This is B1 Life Skills Speaking and Listening Test. Okay, I would want Zain to be candidate A and Ahmed to be candidate B. If you guys are ready, we can get started. This test is going to be 18 to 20 minutes long. Remember, this test can't be longer than 18 to 20 minutes. But you must know the time of the test is 18 minutes, cannot exceed more than 18 minutes. So if you guys are ready, let's get started. This is Angelina. Candidate A, what's your name?
My name is Zain Javed.
And where do you come from?
I'm from Lahore, Pakistan.
What's your nationality?
I'm from Pakistani.
Thank you so much. Candidate B, what's your name and where do you come from?
I'm Ahmed Ibrahim. I'm from Syria.
And what's your nationality?
I'm Syrian.
Thank you so much. Now, let's begin with the first section of speaking. In this section, candidate A will ask questions from candidate B about buying electronic devices. And candidate B, you will ask questions from candidate A about his holidays, activities on his holidays. You have 1 minute to think about your questions, and after 1 minute, you will question each other for 2 minutes each. Your 1 minute to think begins now. Here is your notebook. You may take notes if you wish. Your time to think begins now. All right. Candidate A, please ask your questions from candidate B about buying electronic devices. You have 2 minutes to ask your questions and your time begins now.
Okay. So are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So which kind of electric devices are you like?
I like smartphones and laptops.
Okay. So usually in your daily routine, you use your laptop or your mobile phone?
Yes, actually, I use it all the day. You know, it's very important in this time to use your laptop or phone. Now, most of activities or most of the things I need, I can do by phone, like buying online, buying the groceries and things I need, I can buy online. If I need to book a hotel or a flight or a ticket for train or a cinema, I can book by using my phone. Also, if I want to renew my residency or to renew my passport or anything, I can do. Or I want to pay my bills, my bills, electricity bills, phone bills, everything I can do my phone. Also for entertainment, I can use my phone to listen music, watch a movie, or sometimes read some books. Also, I can use WhatsApp to send what I need from my team or my colleagues. I can send some pictures or some chat to expedite the work in the site. In all kind or all activity in the life, I can use my phone or my laptop. It's very important. Also, if I want to send email, if I am in the site, I am not in front of my laptop, I can use my phone to send an email to my colleagues or workmate or anything by my top. Or sometimes if I need a sketch or a drawing to review the design, I can use also my phone in the site. I don't if I don't it not necessary to go to the office to open my laptop and review the drawing. I can do immediately in the site by the phone.
Okay. So uh, uh, are you Do you think the electronic devices are useful for life?
Yeah, I think tablet or iPad is very important for me now this time because the screen of this device is bigger than the phone. So sometimes I use it to read the books or to listen to some video lectures with subtitles. It's so beneficial for me because as you know, the screen of the mobile is so small. Sometimes uh, the fonts or the writing is so small in the screen, so it's will strain my eyes, the muscle of my eyes too much. So I prefer to use sometimes a tablet with big screen or iPad.
Thank you so much, candidate A and B. Now it is time, candidate B, ask your questions about activities on holidays from candidate B. Sorry,
Uh,
candidate A.
okay, what is your most favorite activity in holidays?
Yeah, well, I spend my time with my family, gossip with my family, because I love to talk with my family like whole week. We are discuss about the problems and just give to our solutions. Everybody, my siblings especially, my mother's depends on me. I'm the like big boy on my home, so that's why I like to gossip with my family mostly. After that, we are plan and we are going together somewhere like a mall, watching a movie, and after that I have a time, so I want to talk with my friends because it's a important part of my life. He helped me out a lot in my like trouble times, and my problem helped me out a lot. So that's why.
Why do you like these kind of activities?
Sorry,
Why do you like this kind of activities?
because I am I'm a family person, so that's why I like to spend time with my family. In my country, in my culture, the family was very important for us, so that's why I like to spend time with my family.
What is the most famous activity for holidays in Pakistan?
Yeah, uh, like uh, we just plan together for a barbecue in a new places like a hill stations, especially in winter season. We're just making some like dishes like a barbecue in chicken, in mutton. So plan visit new places. I like to traveling. I love to traveling. So I just want to find out a new place, and we just plan together with all my friends and go there for a party. I like new places. In my holiday, I want to go there.
Thank you. Thank you so much, candidate A and candidate B. For this part, I am going to tell you one thing so important, Zain. Your questions were incorrect. I asked you to ask questions about buying electronic gadgets. So your questions should have been, do you like buying electronic gadgets? Where do you go to buy them? How often do you buy electronic gadgets? Do you buy expensive electronic gadgets, or do you buy gadgets which are cheap or like affordable, right? Which is your favorite company when it comes to buying electronic gadgets? Uh, you with who do you go to buy electronic gadgets? Which is the most popular place in your country to buy electronic gadgets? Because in your question, the term buying electronic gadgets or to buy electronic gadgets should be there. Electronic devices. Do you understand this? Otherwise, the question is irrelevant. Why are you asking importance of electronic devices? I did not ask you that. My question was in particular related to buying. Your focus should be on the question given by the examiner. Stick to the topic. Even if you keep the topic in mind and you ask the questions accordingly, you can pass. Your questions were irrelevant. Do you understand me?
Yes, I understand, ma'am.
Buying, see, no matter what the question is, how do you travel to buy electronic gadgets? See, this is a correct question. How do you travel? How do you travel for buying electronic gadgets? Tell me, how do you travel? How do you travel to buy
Oh,
electronic gadgets? Zain,
yes, buy a car. I like
buy
to.
car, right? So the basic thing is buying electronic gadgets. Think about it, how you can relate it in every sentence and then talk.
Okay.
Right? If I would be the examiner, I will give you a fail for this one, this part one, because I believe that your questions were irrelevant. If you see, it's not important to speak perfect English, but it is so important to stay relevant and stick to the topic. Anyways, let's move to the second section of speaking. Before we move on, I want to tell Ahmed something. Ahmed, the pronunciation of the word sketch, that is sketch. Ahmed, sketch, not sketch. Ahmed, can you hear me? Your mic is
Yes,
muted. Ahmed, it is sketch or
sketch,
sketch?
sketch.
Sketch. And Zain, do you buy or not? Not are you buy, do you buy?
Okay.
Okay? I am the eldest in my family, not a big boy. That's a
Okay.
wrong vocabulary. The next section of speaking is going to be each one of you will talk for 1.5 minutes about a topic, and your partner will ask you follow-up questions. So candidate A, you will talk about saving the environment for 1 minute, and your candidate B will ask you some follow-up questions once you're done speaking. Please speak about saving the environment for 1.5 minutes.
Okay. Saving the environment. So, I think the nowadays the environment is a very big issue in my country, because the pollution is so high, especially in my city. Especially the smoke is the very highest range. I think in all over the world, it's a very, very, very critical situation. I think so. Government take action because too many factories and too many firms built in a city, located on a city. So it's not good for city. And different many companies, construction companies are like uh, con- to build a new housing project in city, so it's not good for city because uh, trees are very important for environment, I think so. So many construction companies and big farms and factories to like finish all the green land and like convert to a brown land, he convert to a brown land all the areas. So it's very bad impact for environment. So I think so. Control the cars also because too many car bank like bank promote a cars too much. You have a bank account, so bank give it to you the car. So it's the second thing is very bad impact for our country and control
Thank
the.
you. Thank you so much, candidate A. Candidate B, please ask your follow-up questions.
What is the source of pollution in your city?
The big construction companies and like factories, different kind of factories.
What do you think about the solution, required solution for to tackle this problem in your city?
Obviously government take a action and stop a new at least new factories and stop the new housing societies in the city, and they promote on a TV like help out via social media to tree. to make a trees and build like planted trees in different sites.
Do you think stopping stopping or suspending this factory will solve the problem, or we can find another solution?
I think so. In like now time, like nowadays, the problem is very big. So without government involvement, I don't think so you sort out this problem, because on your behalf you just plant some trees or control your vehicle and servicing every month, so your vehicle not out of a will get some dirty things on depends on you. It's but government involvement is very important for engage action, big big action against.
Thank you. Thank you so much, candidate A and B. Now it is time. Candidate B will talk about traffic congestions in a city. And then candidate A will ask follow-up questions. You have 1.5 minutes to talk about traffic jams or traffic congestions in your city.
Okay. These days or this time, traffic congestion is a very big problem in all big city around the world. The reason behind this problem, this city, most of this city, they established and they created, I think, most of them 100 or 200 years ago, and the design of the road. For the engineers who designed the road, they designed them to accommodate a number, an, to a number, a defined number of the car. But up to now, the car are available for all kinds of people, and the increase of the number of the car more than the capacity of the road create this problem. So now the government have to create or to find a solution to solve this problem. Some of this solution is to develop and encourage the people to use the public transportation system, or to create it if it's not available in the cities. This will encourage the people and encourage the people by promoting or reducing the fees or the prices of the ticket for this public transportation system. Another solution to encourage also the people to use a bike by giving a promotion or for any or rewards for any residents or citizen who will use his bike instead of the car. Also, I think if the government impose a fees or a tax, more tax on buying cars, also will help solving this issue. Another solution, I think, also by increasing the price of petrol, gasoline, and gas, also will help to reduce the number of the car. Also,
Thank
overmore,
you.
we can.
Thank you so much, candidate B. Candidate A, please ask your follow-up questions.
So, do you think government increase a tax, the problem will be solved?
Come again, please.
Do you think government increase a tax like a fine, a challan? So this is a solution for the problem, a traffic jam problem.
Yeah, I think because by imposing a tax on the price of the car, will the result will be many people can't afford to buy the car. Um, I think so many people will not be able or will not afford to buy this car.
Okay. So, uh, do you think the second thing is the fuel prices is more than higher, so solved out the problem?
Yeah, I think the price of petrol will stop many people to buy a car. You know, the price of petrol is so high this time, so many people can't afford to buy the petrol for everyday commuting between between the work and the home. It's very difficult for the student or the employees. You know, most of the employees, the salary for employees is it's not big enough to cover all this to cover all the requirements for living in a big cities.
Thank you so much, candidate A and candidate B. Now, for this section, I want to give you a tip, Zain. How to question another candidate from whatever he has talked about, right? He told you about so many things that how, traffic congestions could be reduced and what is happening. So you, how to counter question, like you have to ask more questions from what he or she has already said. So use why, use how, right? How do you think that increase in prices can help with reducing traffic congestions? How?
How?
Why do you think this can happen? So that they can give reason for what they have talked about. And then your question would be valid too, right? Ahmad talked about something pertaining to that engineers, the engineers in the past, they had not designed the roads for lots of cars, just limited numbers of cars. So why do you think that the engineers designed the roads for the limited number of cars? How the roads could be improved? How and why?
Why? Okay.
You can also go for when. You can also use see, you can use all those W's and H. How, like when, where, how, why, who. Who do you think can help with uh, reducing traffic congestions? Why can, how to reduce, how you can reduce traffic congestion if people would pay higher taxes on the cars, or like the cars are more expensive. Can you understand? You have to question the partner from the same questions, but ask him further, like as if you're inquiring further. Remember this part where the candidate is speaking, that challenges your listening to, that did you listen to them or not? Right? Like he talked about engineers, he talked about other aspects as well, right? That how this is becoming super common, how not individuals, but the government on a larger scale can help with this problem. Talk about it, how the government can help. How? Why? Do you understand? Zain.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's move to the next section of speaking. This is called plan and decide together. You will get 2 minutes to decide and plan together. Your friend is getting married in another country, and both of you are planning to visit him and give him a surprise. You have 2 minutes to plan and decide together, and your time begins now.
Hello. Uh,
Yes.
uh, so, as you know, Ahmed will marry in the in the next week in Germany. What do you think about the gift? What kind of gift we will buy for them?
Yes, I'm very excited for that. So I think so. Uh, I'm just gift like a watch. What do you
A
think?
watch.
Yes.
I think it's okay, but only watch for him and for her wife, for his wife. We have to buy. I think we have to buy a gift for him and for her and for his wife. I think we have to buy two watches, one for him and one for his for her wife. I think these two watches will cost us about $1,000.
Yes, I think so. So, do you know the a good shop, a good mall? I'm just buying a watch.
Yeah, I think Swatch brand is very nice one. He has a good watches for women and men. We can choose apart. We can choose two for them. We can choose two watch for them. Uh,
Okay.
do
So,
you do you will share me with the price?
yeah, obviously. So, uh, tell me about you. Which gift you decide to him?
I think the watches as we agree. But
Okay.
will you
Good.
share me with the money?
Yeah, obviously, I can share you the money. I'm transferring your account. Okay. Is this okay for you?
Okay. Uh,
You just
how
take.
did you apply for the visa to travel to Germany to
Yeah,
attend the
obviously.
wedding?
Yes, yes, yes. Obviously, I'm very excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited. But did you apply for the visa to attend the wedding in Germany?
Yes, I have visa. Are you already done?
Wow, it's brilliant. It's amazing. Did you book a trip to Germany from Lahore?
Yes, I'm just booking a ticket from to Germany from Lahore to Germany. It's already done.
Wow,
My ticket done. Your ticket done?
yeah. How much do you cost you the ticket?
Yeah, it's 18,000 cost the ticket.
Wow, it's so expensive.
Yeah, so expensive with this in my country currency. So it's very economical, but definitely it's
Thank
costly.
you. Thank you so much, candidate A and B. Ahmad, now you've come to the point because my question was your friend is getting married in an international country. You don't live there, both of you, right? So you have to meet him there for his wedding and surprise him. The conversation should have revolved around that, how we are going to travel, right? How many are we taking some other friends with us or not? What kind of luggage are we going to take with us? And how many days are we going to stay there? And how will we surprise that person? Because we are going to surprise that person by just attending the wedding, like surprise. It's a surprise. You're planning together secretly how we are going to give him a surprise that, oh, look, we are here, and then we will do this, and then he'll be doing this. Do you guys understand? If you guys are ready, I'm going to play a recording. You have to tell me after listening to the recording, where are you in this recording? In a supermarket, in a sports center, or in a library?
Script 1. Good evening. This is a customer announcement. We have some special offers today. White bread is half price at only 35 pence. Fresh orange juice is only 70 pence. Please note that the store closes today at 8 o'clock. Thank you. Script 2.
Good evening. This is the manager speaking. The women's basketball class is starting now in the main hall. The men's five-a-side football starts at 7 o'clock in the outdoor area. Thank you.
Entry 1.
Okay, candidate A, where are you in the first recording? In a supermarket, in a sports center, or in a library? Where are you?
In a supermarket.
Candidate B, where are you in the second recording? In a supermarket, in a sports center, or in a library. Candidate B, where are you in the second recording? In a supermarket, in a sports center, or in a library? Ahmad, are you there? Ahmad, are you there?
Sorry.
Yeah. No worries.
In the library.
Incorrect. Let's talk about the next questions. Candidate B. In the first recording, what is the price of the bread and what time does the shop close? Candidate A. In the second recording, what time is for the basketball and no. Let me ask you once again. Candidate B. In the second recording, where will they play the basketball? And when is the football? Okay, when is the football and where will they play basketball?
Good evening. This is a customer announcement. We have some special offers today. White bread is half price at only 35 pence. Fresh orange juice is only 70 pence. Please note that the store closes today at 8 o'clock. Thank you. Script 2.
Good evening. This is the manager speaking. The women's basketball class is starting now in the main hall. The men's five-a-side football starts at 7 o'clock in the outdoor area. Thank you.
Entry 1. Phased.
Okay, so candidate B. In the first recording, what is the price of the bread? Candidate B, what is the price of the bread? Unmute your mic. In the first recording, what is the price of the bread? Ahmad.
Hello?
Ahmad, what is the price of the bread in the first recording?
Really, I only write the question for the football and the basketball.
No, Zain, do you understand now? In the second phase of listening, there's a switch in the recording. Okay? Don't think that if you're candidate A, so you will have to only listen to recording 1. Don't think if you're candidate B, so you only have to listen to recording 2. In the second phase of listening, there's a switch in the recording. Candidate A listens to the second recording. Candidate B listens to the first recording. You understand or not? Zain.
Yeah.
Zain is there in the call?
Yes, ma'am, I'm there.
This is why candidates fail in listening, because they are mistaken. You should know that in the second phase of listening, there's a switch, right? So candidate B, you have to tell me what is the price of the bread? No idea. What time does the shop close? No idea. Candidate B. Candidate A. In the second recording, where is the basketball played?
In the main hall.
That is not for you. You're candidate B.
Me
Where?
Okay, sorry.
Sorry, this is for candidate A. Understand there's a switch, right? Second time there's a switch, and I asked you very clearly. Yes, Zain, where is the basketball played? Where will be the basketball played? Zain.
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Where will be the basketball played? Where?
Uh,
And what time is the football?
8 o'clock.
Wrong. Now listen again. Please listen carefully. This is why you failed your listening test, because you kept listening to the first recording. First time, in the first phase of listening, Zain, understand this. In the
Yes,
first phase of listening, if you're candidate A, your recording is recording 1 because the examiner says, what is the information about? Just the way I asked you, where are you? Candidate A, where are you in the first recording? Candidate B, where are you in the second recording? After that, I asked you some questions and I said, candidate B, in the first recording. Candidate B, in the
Okay.
first recording, what is the price of the bread? And what time does the shop close? Can you see? I'm asking candidate B about the first recording. And then I asked candidate A, where will be the basketball match played? And when is the football? What time is the football? Can you see that switch, Zain?
yes, ma'am.
In your previous exam, did you fail because of this, that you did not know that there's a switch in the listening?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this new for you? Are you discovering this for the first time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, careful. Now listen again and answer. I'm going to play the recording once again. Candidate A, you have to tell me from the second recording, when is the football and where will be the basketball played? And candidate B, from the first recording, what is the price of the bread? And when will the shop close? Listen again and answer.
Script 1. Good evening. This is a customer announcement. We have some special offers today. White bread is half price at only 35 pence. Fresh orange juice is only 70 pence. Please note that the store closes today at 8 o'clock. Thank you. Script 2.
Good evening. This is the manager speaking. The women's basketball class is starting now in the main hall. The men's five-a-side football starts at 7 o'clock in the outdoor area. Thank you.
Entry.
Okay, so candidate A, in the second recording, where is the women's basketball match being played?
Main hall.
Thank you. And what time is the football? When is the football?
7 o'clock.
Thank you. Candidate B, in the first recording, what is the price of the bread?
35 pence.
And what time does the shop close?
8 o'clock.
Thank you so much. You have passed this listening test. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, that was cheating, but you passed. Anyways, now it is the time for the last round, and that is the discussion section. In this one, I can participate as well to give you impromptu questions. The topic of discussion is, why do people move to big cities from countryside and villages? You have 3 minutes for discussion, and your time to discuss begins right away.
Yes.
In my opinion, I think. Okay, Zain. Go ahead.
Okay. So, why the people moving in big cities? What do you think about this?
I think most of the people leave the villages and the countryside because there is no opportunity for job or any university to complete their studies. So most of the people, or especially young people, travel to the cities, big cities, to find opportunity in terms of job or completing studies, and also the entertainment or clubs or stadium. You will only find or gyms. You will only find in a big cities. It's rarely to find this in small cities. Also, the internet connection and the libraries, big libraries, you will find in big cities. Also, the gardens and the most everything you need you will find in this city. The big malls, famous brand, anything you want, you will find it in the big cities. Uh, Also, if you want to learn any kind of science or any kind of training, you will find institute or universities in the big cities.
But it's expensive to compare a small town to live there.
Yeah, it's intuitive to be expensive more than the village and the countryside because if the if their the market condition or the market depend on the demand so are many people in the cities more than the available flat or available houses. So the rent of these houses will be more than the villages because the villages the demand is so low, so the prices will go down. Also, the salaries in the big cities more than the villages because uh, the
It's so
factories, the big companies who will which will pay a big salaries only in a big cities. In the village or in the countryside, there is no companies or big factories. Only the kind of work available there only to be a farmer or to have a farm or to take care of some animals.
Yeah, of course. It's totally dependent on your financial condition. You just plan to move in a big city. So do you have definitely you earn a lot of money to create a lifestyle in a big city to manage expenses like your rent, your car expense, your children's schooling and all, your traveling, your food.
The salary, the companies when make a plan or make a policy for the salaries. It's take in consideration the rent of the car, the fee of the schools, the price of the food, and depend on that for every opportunity or every job or every vacancy in this company will suggest a salary suitable for uh, for uh, for the price in the same city. It's impossible. The engineer here in Riyadh or in New York uh, speak 100% will get salary more than the engineers maybe in Lahore or in Syria or in Iraq because the life here is so expensive. It's impossible. If you will get $1,000 in Lahore, here you have to get 10,000 or in New York because the salaries depend on the prices in the same city.
Yes, of course. Last time I'm just see on YouTube in Arab side, like a 10 to 15% live in a one room. It's a very small room, so I'm shocked to watch this because it's a labor. So it's very difficult to survive a life in very low salary, like a 15,000 and 200 dirham salary for one per month. Definitely, it's very tough.
Thank you so much, candidate A and candidate B. Zain, I want to give you a tip in here. If you want to pass this test, If the examiner will give you the topic, give your opinion first. I think this. For example, starting off with, I believe people are moving towards big cities because of lack of civic facilities, educational facilities, and employment opportunities for sure. Because of limited opportunities, people have to migrate to cities. They don't have a choice for the better future of their children and for themselves as well. I think cities can offer a better perspective of life for them and a high standard of life too at the same time. What's your opinion? What do you think? Why do people move to cities? This is an approach. If you can adopt this one, you will, because 3 minutes are nothing. Right now you needed 10 minutes to discuss this topic because this is a huge topic. And in the meantime, examiner also keeps on poking you. This. Make sure that you talk, at least you participate well. Asking questions is all right, but giving your opinion first, not prolonging it, not stretching it too much, but talking about it first. Oh, I think it's a fact, great number of people are migrating from villages or countryside to the cities. And I think it is becoming a problem for the cities as cities are becoming overpopulated as well. There are many reasons for this, and for me, the topmost reason is lack of educational facilities or job opportunities, which are pushing people towards the cities. What do you think? What are the major reasons for you? Why do people move towards cities? What are the problems faced by people when they come to cities? Right?
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Keeping that thing in mind, sticking to the topic as well. Thank you so much for today. You guys did a good job. I hope so. I will meet you again tomorrow. Ahmad, it's a request. For this week, you have to stay tuned every day. Is it possible? Ahmad.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
Thursday to
I will
Friday
try
as
my
well.
best.
Sunday as well. He has his exam next week. So let's see. Thank you.
I will try my
Thank
best
you, both of
to
you.
attend
Take
all
care of
session.
yourself.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank